Zakhariev, another fighter I saw at the World Youths in Kielce, where he won a gold medal. The year before, he'd won gold at the European Youth, so he's got quite the glittering resume as a youth fighter. Became Ukraine's senior national champion early this year, so he's looking to make the step up to elite level now, senior competition internationally. Mahmod side of Somalia doesn't have quite the same kind of resume. He's boxing out of the blue corner. I saw the Ukrainian team having a team meeting earlier on in the hotel lobby. We're all staying, well, a lot of us are staying at the Crown Plaza across the road. It's a huge hotel and has been taken over entirely by AIBA World Championship branding, absolutely everywhere. Just see fighters wandering around at all hours of day. Some of them just working out on the grass on the forecourts outside. Needing to keep that weight down, some of them, of course. Pads in the corridor. Terrific stuff, really is. So into the first round of this one, Zakhariev, Ukraine in red, side of Somalia in blue. Zakhariev just extends that lead left hand, that jab, and finds the body of Saeed. Right hand there. He's looking quite aggressive at the start of the fight here, Zakhariev, trying to let his hands go. Saeed in the corner does quite well there, moving his upper body, but then as he tried to exit to the left, he just got clipped a couple of times on his way out. Left hand there again, just thrown up from the waist from Zakhariev. It's a kind of screw shot halfway between an uppercut and a hook. Straight right hand gets through, and this is a bit torrid for Saeed in the early stages here. He needs just to try and get through this. Jab to the body. That's a good policy for him there, for the fighter in blue. Just needs to do whatever he can just to disturb the rhythm of Zakhariev, disturb these attacks, make him restart, offset him somehow. Zakhariev steps in and looks to try and let that 1-2 go. So he jumped on side in the early stages there, Zakhariev. Now just being slightly more circumspect. Trying to cut the ring off on the Somalian. Jab to the body. Good right hand. And that's what he's looking for. A little bit wild there with the right to the body, Zakhariev. That was a decent body shot though. The right hand just whacking into the side of the ribcage there of Saeed. Good jab from Zakhariev. Again, he's just stalking Saeed here. Saeed tucking up on the ropes and just dipping at the knees there, and did a pretty good job of avoiding most of that, but towards the tail end of it, 2 or 3 did get through. There's that jab from Zakhariev. There's no real tell with it. He flicks it up from the waist and just plants it straight through that guard. Saeed trying to give him a couple back towards the end of the round. This has been difficult for him, this opening 3 minutes, but he's getting through it. There's that right again, and you can just see the impact there. That's the perfect view, the cameraman just right over the shoulder there of Saeed. Those right hands, when they thunder into the gloves, okay, they're not landing clean, but that still has an effect. The glove just goes cannoning into the face. It's not a clean punch, but that can just bring those hands down, bring those forearms down. And 10-8 there, 4-10-8 for the judges. USA has gone 10-9. I can understand why you would give 10-8 there. That was a comprehensive round win. I can understand the 10-9 as well, though. It was kind of borderline, I think, as for that being a 10-8. Jab to the body there from side. Zakhariev just biding his time, waiting for the opportunity to launch himself. Good combination there, left hand up top and then followed by the right. He's just letting his hands go as Saeed is pinned back in that red corner. Zakhariev just stepped off him a little bit, allowed him to come out to the left-hand side, and knowing that he was heading that way, again, just through those hands. And this is tough for Saeed, but he's sticking to it. Well short with the right hand there, the fighter in blue. Expansive looking lead left uppercut there from Zakhariev, didn't land it. Right hand there from Saeed landed. That'll do his confidence a bit of good, heading into the final minute of round 2. Extravagant head movement there from Saeed, but he was well out of range, and then the jab just came in from Zakhariev and snapped his head back. Long right hand from Zakhariev. Saeed managed to take it okay. He half blocked that one as well, as he's now just forced back into the neutral corner. Zakhariev didn't quite manage to get through clean there. Every now and again, the Ukrainian, you just get the feeling that he rushes things a bit when he's got his opponent in his sights. He lets go so many punches. I just wonder whether he might be better off just slowing it down a touch. Blizzards of punches come in. But he's winning this fight comfortably, so it's hard to be too critical of him. And 10-8 again there, so 4 scores of 20 points to 16, 1 of 20 points to 17. Third and final round. Yurii Zakhariev of Ukraine in red. Mahmod Saeed of Somalia in blue. And Zakhariev has dominated this fight right from the very start. Saeed, though, he's hanging in there. He's not looked really hurt at any point. He's been caught clean quite a bit, but has taken the punches pretty well. And at no point has he just been covering up and looking to survive. He's been throwing back. And the winner of this fight, which will be Zakhariev, will go through to face Mahmod Akbar of England in the next round. That'll be a good fight. Jab to the body there from Saeed. He's had a decent final round here. This has been his best round of the fight so far. Zakhariev has maybe taken his foot off the gas a little bit here because he's out of sight. Looks for the combination there, the Ukrainian, and catches Saeed with that left hand, that left uppercut, almost up jab at times. That's got through pretty regularly. Quick 1-2 there from Zakhariev. He does have fast hands.
Into the blue corner, with the boxer representing Greece, Sotiropoulos.
Just trying to get off the ropes there, Saeed. A right hand comes through and the standing count issued by the referee there. Again, he was just caught in the corner. Looks like there's a little bit of swelling around that left eye maybe. I spotted that a couple of rounds ago. I haven't been able to quite work out whether that was already there or whether that was caused by punches from Zakhariev. He landed plenty of them, and there goes the final bell, and Zakhariev has emerged a very clear winner here, as we suspected that he would, given his credentials. As I say, a world youth champion, European youth champion a couple of times, Ukrainian senior champion, 19 years old. It's impossible really to have done any better than he has in his career so far. But credit to Mahmod Saeed there. He stuck at the task. As I said, he was never just looking to survive. He was always throwing back, and he's got through it.
Rigby brings an end to bout 106, with your judges ruling in favor of your winner by points, declared by unanimous decision. To the red corner, from Ukraine, it's Yurii Zakhariev.
So he goes through to that meeting with Haris Akbar in the next round, and that is a hefty win. A 10-7 in there from Germany in that third and final round. You very rarely see 10-7s, very rarely. So a number of 10-8s there throughout the course of the fight, but a 10-7 from Germany in the final round. That's what gave us that score of 30 points to 23. Just the one standing count, though, for Saeed, and that's testament to the ability he had to, not just to take the punches, but as he shows there, just to cover up. He half-blocked quite a lot. He managed to take the feet back and ride quite a few others. He wasn't really pinged that many times. When I say pinged, that's a kind of boxing colloquialism for just caught clean and hard. That was a